Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A good afternoon to all our distinguished viewers. Right about now, we are at Gombe Secondary School with the Patron prefectorial body. Today, it has been the election day where members of the school, the students, fraternity, has come in position to elect their new cabinet that are going to be leading them throughout the year. So I'm having some good questions that we are going to deliver or to ask to our beloved patron. Today, it has been the election day, whereby we have seen various members in all corners who are contesting. They have been elected on various positions. But just before we go into any other, the first question would be, how has this time's election been compared to that of all the past years?
Yeah, thank you so much. I must clearly say that this year's election has set a very big precedent, which is very positive. That is the first of its kind in Gombe Senior Secondary School to introduce electronic voting. And I must say, compared to the previous years, the turn-up has been very big. And I must say that the results, when you look at the turn-up of the learners, within a period of 2 hours, almost 80% of the entire school of about 3,000 students had already cast their votes.
So these students, in most cases, they pass through the vetting process, the screening, the debate. How has it been compared to that of those they are going to replace?
Yeah, obviously the vetting has not changed, that we subjected all the candidates to the disciplinary office, and from there we must go to the academic office. The intention is not to take on people who are going to disappoint us, because as a policy of the school, if you don't perform well, we can advise otherwise. There is what we call axing. So we must front people who are academically vibrant, and I must say this time around, very many people had expressed their interests, but those two stages, the discipline and academics, and largely academics, made some of them who had the hopes of becoming leaders get knocked off. And from there we went to screening, and we are very, very particular when it comes to screening. The members who compose the disciplinary committee of the school, that is the administrators and heads of departments, are on the panel to get to know who must go through. And by the time we front a candidate, we are very ready that if the student's mandate is to take on anyone, we are ready to take on that. Yesterday we had the candidates debate, and I must say it was also a little different from previously, that we had a group of candidates who are vying for posts would come at once. They asked questions by the adjudicators, the students' fraternity, the outgoing leaders, and I must say within a real time we had finished, and people were given adequate time. And I must say that anyone who wants to become a leader in the school, the votes or their mandate are got from the debate. The learners get to know who is this person that is going to represent them. I must say that. And from there we went in for the open air campaign that actually ran up to 6 p.m. yesterday.
What are some of the advantages of the e-voting system compared to the one that they had before or priorly?
Yeah, it has got a myriad of advantages. One, it creates curiosity among the students' fraternity, that they are very much interested to use the computers to vote their candidates. Two, it gives you reliable and timely results. If it was the analog system that we've been using, by this time, learners would have gone for lunch and they come back, and we go in for elections again, and from there, you are supposed to go to count the votes. But when you look at this one, the votes are automatic. The moment you cast, it either adds on or we see some people are losing. So I must say the advantages are, one, that curiosity where we see learners wanting to go, and that's why I said, as compared to the previous years, the number has been very big. Two, getting the results on time. And also I must tell you that the students' community, for them, they have been thinking that sometimes teachers also vote, but as we are voting, they are seeing the live streaming of the results coming out from the electoral process. So, to be brief, that's what I can say.
Talk about what leadership is in the school setting, because we are seeing very many people becoming MPs. We are seeing very many people contesting on various positions outside there. How efficient or how tremendous is this leadership, school leadership setting in the process of upbringing of a responsible citizen of our country?
Yeah, thank you so much. And I must use the Gombe Senior Secondary School as a benchmark, that a learner who becomes a leader in this school, where we have got about 3,000 students from various communities, and the communities which are highly exposed. One, it trains one to have effective communication. Two, the self-esteem is uplifted. And three, the collaborative skills and also interaction. And when they go to the world of work, and I must tell you that when you look at the students of Gombe Senior Secondary School, we have had a very big representation in the world of work. Maybe just to mention a few, that the current parliament, we have got about 3 MPs who have ever been leaders here. One of them is Mwada, one of them is Chivumbi. And when you look at even Gombe, you look at Butambala itself, the chairperson of the district, and many others. So that's why we have always encouraged our learners that once they become leaders, it does not stop here, but it helps to shape their future leadership.
Thank you very much. That was the Patron, Gombe Secondary School. I remain Commander Anwar, the outgoing chairperson, School Council. Thank you.